My skin is glowing. It's not dull. It's not tired looking. There is clarity there now, inside and out. And more importantly, I feel aligned spiritually, mentally, physically. Sometimes we normalize habits that are quietly slowing us down, and we don't even realize it until we remove them. Hi friends, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Sarana. Welcome. Now, let's have a little chat. It won't be long because it's the weekend and I know attention spans are short. So I'm not making my videos long and drawn out anymore. We're getting straight to the point. Today, I want to talk about something that completely changed my journey. And not only physically, but mentally and spiritually. And that is removing alcohol from my life. Now, let me be honest. I am not a party person. I don't drink to get drunk. But I do love to cook. And for years, I would have a glass of wine while I was cooking just to relax. That was my routine. I will be in the kitchen preparing my meal, winding down from a long day, and that glass of wine just became part of the process. But sometimes that one glass would turn into two, and sometimes maybe a couple more that I should. Then I'll sit down and enjoy my meal with another glass. Well, at first it didn't seem like a big deal at the time. But the next day, I felt it. I would wake up feeling crappy, bloated, swollen. My body would retain water. My face looked puffy. My skin looked dull. And I started realizing that alcohol was quietly working against everything I said I wanted for myself. When I began my spiritual fast, something shifted. This journey has been spiritual from the beginning. During that fast, my body rejected alcohol. The desire wasn't there. The tolerance was not there. My body simply said no more. And I listened. That was almost 3 years ago. Since then, I have not consumed alcohol. Removing alcohol from my diet has been one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself. I don't wake up feeling sluggish. I don't wake up feeling swollen. My body doesn't retain water, the way it used to be. My skin is glowing. It's not dull. It's not tired looking. There is clarity there now, inside and out. And more importantly, I feel aligned spiritually, mentally, physically. Sometimes we normalize habits that are quietly slowing us down, and we don't even realize it until we remove them. Eliminating alcohol gives my body the space to heal, the space to function properly, and the space to finally respond to the changes I was trying to make. And that changed everything for me. Friends, if this resonates with you, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. And of course, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. We're building a community focused on growth, discipline, and becoming better, one decision at a time. Before we close, I want to share something deeper about this journey. It's not just about giving up alcohol or changing a habit. It's about noticing how your choices shape your life. not in the obvious ways, but in the small, quiet ways that affect your energy, your mindset, and even the way you see yourself. I've realized that true transformation does not come from simply following a plan or sticking to rules. It comes from paying attention, listening to your body, and being honest with yourself about what really serves you. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is discipline and freedom are connected. The more intentional you are about what you allow into your life, the more freedom you gain to feel fully alive, to focus on your goals, and to show up as the person you want to be. That's why the changes I've made aren't just physical, they're spiritual, mental, and emotional too. If you're on a journey to improve your health, your mindset, or your life in any way, here's what I want you to remember. First, small, consistent choices compound. You may not see the impact immediately, but every thoughtful decision builds momentum. Second, it's okay to challenge the habits that feel normal. Comfort doesn't always equal growth. And third, self-reflection is powerful. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to that's quietly holding me back? Lastly, don't be afraid to create a space for yourself, space to rest, space to reflect, and space to grow. True progress isn't just about what you remove or change. It's about what you make room for in your life. Health, clarity, joy, and confidence all grow in the same space you create. So whatever change you're working on, start today. Be patient, be kind to yourself, and trust that every intentional choice, even the small ones, brings you closer to the life you deserve. Keep showing up for yourself, keep praying, and believing in your power to grow. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe.